that are ban worthy at the moment. So what are, yeah, I was right. If you're Influence Rage, you want the blue side at some point because you want to be able to get something in your hands. What are Night Horde gonna let slip through? They don't even have the Claude in the gold lane. No ISS. That's another hero gone off the gold lane. So 3 gold lane heroes gone. No Sora. No Phoveus. I don't know.
Yeah,
these are picks you'd usually see
missing
split
like
across
top
the board.
2 picks. Yeah.
Yeah, and those are picks that would get you wins. And that's why you see they're backed into a corner right now. Banning out Claude. Probably Herod next.
Fredrin? Harley? That's still available?
Probably.
And Fredrin is able to kind of slow down the tempo of the
Fredrin could be an option for sure.
Yeah,
Right?
it's expanding rivers too, so yeah.
Still have the Eve possibility on the side. Like there's still some compositions that Influence Rage could pull off here. But the fact that they do have so much banned out on their side and Night Horde still has some options, they're forced to ban things like Claude here. They even on blue side. Normally blue side you target ban, but now they have to ban the Jushin. That's normally a Night. That's a red side ban.
And the Suyo now, maybe or Herod.
They have a little bit of space here on their third ban. They can target. They could let some of those things through. Because Harith is gone. No more Harith bans. Both sides have picked it.
I was gonna say Night Horde can leave the Freya open. And they could get the Phoveus for themselves. See? They have to ban out the Freya because they can leave the Freya open, force the Freya on Influence Rage, and Night Horde can go for the counterplay with the Phoveus being picked up. So Influence Rage are having a tough time, and this is what happens when you've exhausted all these massive big picks as a, in your first few games, and you've lost those games thanks to the global ban. Carry is one of the other options that are left open. They banned out previously. Now they get them get that hero in their hands. But Night Horde, what other early game roam options can they go for? Because that's what they've locked down, right? They always lock down the Hilda. They've got the Khalid. What's next in terms of Hylos sometime? Valentina? Oof.
I still feel like Fredrin for Influence Rage would be still really good here.
Oh yeah, now they can with the carry, 100%. Yeah. With the Eve too.
Yeah, you could Eve Fredrin here on Influence.
That's why the Valentina.
Oh. That forces Replic to go Purify here instead of Flicker, which means you lose the aggressiveness of carry a little bit there. And it also makes it a little easier to go for some of these ganks and get under the tower to dive. If you want to go for a big bully, they go for the Khalid.
That's good. Fredrin, I guess. What other option can you go for? You don't want to give it on the other side. It's expanding rivers. It's all right. You have a good damage dealer in your hands. Play for that late game. Play for the pocket in the gold lane.
Or do they just pick up their mage here? Do you just pick up the Eve here?
You're giving the RWM on the other hand. That's in their head, right? Even Zetians are going to be like so difficult for them to pick.
But you don't have a Lilia to pick up to give over a bad ult. Like it's...
Gore. Okay, it's good against the Valentina.
Not against the Cho though. I feel like it's.
And Gord on a Purify too now. They're cooked. They're getting cooked, bro. Not gonna lie. Night Horde, I have got some heat. They got everything ready for. They've played this draft. Game 1, Game 2, and now Game 3. I think Game 3 draft has come after setting a trap in game number 1 and game number 2, and now the trap started to show. And Influence Rage looking around, they're caught up. They're caught in something that they can't get out of. And the Fanny now.
Always the game 3.
Oh, now they're having fun.
Always the game 3s, right? They come out to play.
That's I mean, it's not bad either because the roam's already locked in. They already showed their roam. So what? I mean, what do you even do? Go EXP lane. EXP lane Hylos?
Could go in. EXP lane Hylos, really? There's only one stun?
I mean, it's something. I'm reaching. I'm just saying you can't go.
No.
I mean, I guess you go EXP lane Khalid and lock in a Kaja still or something like that, you know?
Look at that. They're preventing the early snowball that could come through with them. I think Fredrin or Leomord. Yeah, Fredrin's the ban. And now all of a sudden, Influence Rage look like they have no crowd control in the jungle either. So whatever crowd control option they could have had in the jungle exhausted. Could be possible.
No Fredrin for them. That's a
Jungle
little sad.
Kaja could be an option.
And it's not like the Fanny's playful pick like the Hellcurt in the previous yesterday from Shark. This Fanny works so well. It's such a good pick. I thought they'll pick up the Fanny in the previous game, but here Fanny looks super solid.
What jungler and XP has more CCs?
Like I said, Jungle Kaja from Influence Rage.
Jungle Kaja at this point.
Jungle Kaja and Dragon and Yuzong. Or Lapu.
Hey, Lapu's gone.
Never mind.
They forced them into a corner, bro. What are Influence Rage gonna do? They got no coach too.
You go EXP lane Grok.
Coach Gino today is
Akai jungle.
Cooking.
Akai jungle.
It's cooking all right. We can smell it.
You go Akai jungle here for Influence.
Even got the MSG added in it.
Extra tasty.
Kai jungle and
you're still trashing your head around tracks. I don't know. I think Dragon, Kaza jungle, that's the best options. Apart from Kaza jungle, you go Akai, it's going to be a difficult time because you're going to get the Lapu on top of them. You use the heavy spin. You're cooked. You're giving the heavy spin to the Valentina as well.
Esmeralda,
that's the main
EXP.
problem. They go Esmeralda. It's not even a straight lockdown. Lancelot is a great option.
Lancelot.
It's a great option. You can
Maracucho plays the Lance too.
Yeah, I know he does. That's what I'm saying. It's a great option. Does well against the Fanny to a certain extent. Fanny snowballs, you're looking for the snowball too. But the Clint now with that extra range, right? The time you're that's that time you've spent dealing with the Fanny, you're not dealing with the Clint. The time you're spending dealing with the Cho, you're not spending dealing with the Clint. So yeah, they got high ground too with the Clint, the range, Malefic Gun. Layla, what are you thinking?
I don't like the Esmeralda pick, but what can you do? Game 3, possibly.
It beats Lapu lane tracks.
Yeah. It does well against the Lapu lane. I hate to be the you're wrong, Layla, but it does beat the Lapu. It does beat the Lapu lane. I get that.
Which is a good thing. You don't want the XP laner to be going around the map a lot. So if you can kind of keep him in that lane.
We're proud of you, Layla. We're proud of you.
You're doing a great job. I'm more worried about this this Gord and this
Gord and the carry.
Yeah, because you gotta pick Purify, but then you have no flicker to get away from the Fanny.
The Fanny.
Like you have.
I don't know.
Take us in.
Yeah. Well, hey, at the moment, folks, Night Horde look like they've got 2 potholes in front of Influence Rage. They missed the first, they get into the other. A couple of ditches for them to fall into. Influence Rage, can they leap over and get us to a game number 4? That's the big question. See what I did there, Trex? Bridge the gap?
Yeah, bridge the gap. And that's what Maracucho is going to need to do, because right now, for me, he needs to pop off on this Lance right now. He needs to be the one to show up. The first time we called this guy muy caliente, the first time we said he was hot, the first time we said he was on fire was on a Lancelot. This guy has pulled it off. Since then, we've also seen some poor games on a Lancelot from him. Which side of the coin are we going to get today? Maracucho, it's all on the line. Match point, and not just any match point. They've seen match points before. They've taken losses before. This is for tournament life. This is for all the marbles. You got to do this 3 times in a row right now. It's one of the biggest games you've probably had in your lifetime. Can they pull it off? Night Horde, on the other hand, is comfortable.
They're looking super comfortable. Shiro getting the invade as well, preventing the level 4 from Maracucho. He's already gone at the moment. But one thing I wanted to talk about is also, remember the interview we had with the Rage Origins manager? That definitely changed the pace a little bit. That, a little bit of oomph that he added to the lineup, saying that, hey, we're ready to go. We're ready to take it the distance. And we are looking to get that top 1, top 2 finish. I don't know, now all of a sudden is starting to look bleak because they've got a big, massive dragon in front of them. And the head of the dragon, Merlin, the problem child.
Yeah, Merlin. We talked about him a lot, right? He's also been a huge topic for Night Horde, and right now 2 big storylines ahead of us, right? You mentioned it, Rage Origins, Maracucho wanting to be a talked about jungler, feeling honored to go against some of these. Whoa!
Shiro, no purple buff at that too. He got in there without the purple buff, and now look at it. Replake, he's caught a no man's land. Speedy Light will come out. The Gush comes through as well. Merlin has to get out of harm's way. No flicker expended. So that's some good news, but look at RR. Oh, the position looks so beautiful, but still has to get out of harm's way. Falling Stormer comes through. He goes in with the bravest fighter, looking to get on top of Astro, forcing out a flicker. Oh, no flicker in the hands of Replic. No flicker for Astro.
And I love that RR didn't get too aggressive with that. He could have tried to use his flicker to get a stun. He waits, he saves it. He knows it's okay. Shiro now looking to get involved as well.
Level 6, Retribution, gonna be more powerful, able to secure the Nox, gonna get taken down. That is first blood with the help of the Cyclone Eye.
I was just about to say, I was like, wait, was that a cutthroat mechanic? Like he hit it before the after the tower? No, the Cyclone Eye brings him through, gets the kill. Shiro's on fire right now. It's 1-0, 1.2k gold lead, and again, I gotta focus more on this. Maracucho wanted to prove himself, said he's happy to play against some of the best junglers. He respects these North American players. Night Horde, a team that made it through the qualifiers, fighting against 90 teams to get here. Took a huge loss yesterday, gets swept. So much on the line for these 2 teams. And I think people just have to remember that. We are in lower bracket right now. The pressure is on. It's been a gruesome 2 games. Rage Origins, can they do something?
Merlin, nice kick as well on top of Replic. Does another Purifier, I don't remember, but at the same time, they do get the kill. Kistler picks one off. Maracucho comes in. Oh, Shiro doing a lot of damage with the help of the steel cables. Looking to catch on top of Nox. Flickers out of harm's way. Ooh, it was difficult. And you're right, Trex. I think Maracucho, if there's a time he's got to show up, he said, if there's a time they got to crank up the heat, it is now. Because otherwise it's going to be never. Then we're going to see you in next season. But who knows if this team's going to stick around the next season. We know what happens. Roster changes. Newt's face is showing up. Whoompy's all over the place.
Whoompy's all over the place. You're either a Whoompy or I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, no, Kistler 1-0 and 0 on the boss side. Dalika should be able to handle his own. He's an Esmeralda.
He's doing a fantastic job, right? But the thing is, Shiro, he has been 2 levels ahead of Maracucho the entire time. Now, Astro flickering out, caught off in a bad position. Quicksand Guard to get his HP back up. Here comes the Gush as well. But Siri with the Raging Sandstorm, able to get them back. Talk about using your own card against you.
Yeah, that's dirty. What a way to get taken out. Shiro.
Maracucho got to Shiro making to get knocked. He's trying to survive. Oh, the steel cables able to get out. He didn't have the retribution. This would have been difficult. This would have been easy rather. But before that, while we were looking at, you know, the kill from Siri onto Astro, Maracucho got picked off 1v1 against RR in his own jungle.
Yo, can we talk about Shiro's 2 levels ahead too right now? 2 levels ahead already. Shiro's playing a hell of a game.
You didn't get the memo? You didn't get the memo? He was in the jungle stealing those creeps away, and then all of a sudden it's looking difficult. He got the lethal. He even got they don't even get the EXP crab. Nothing's working in the favor of Rage Origins. Now they collapse. Nox doesn't have a flicker. The Cutthroat coming through as well, looking to catch him off guard. Here comes the Bravest Spider. Purify popped in, but Shiro doesn't care. He finds a triple.
More? Give me more.
RR Give me more. Replic's gonna be the target. Shiro's looking for that 4th one, but RR able to get picked off by a Replic. They get the tier 1 in the mid lane. Shiro is having a fun time.
Yeah, we haven't seen a Fanny game like this. We saw Whoompy play a good one in his debut, but Shiro's still kind of holding the crown right now on this hero, I feel like. And the thing is even when he's not getting kills earlier on, diving under the tower, sending Nox back to base, sending people back to base is what's creating the ability for Night Horde to take all of these towers and gain map ground. He doesn't need to get the kill. He just needs to keep them weighing down to the boss side. I need the cameraman. There it is.
Oh, Shiro taking a lot of damage. He almost got the kill, but the outplay present. This is why the Lancelot's decent. It's good against the Fanny, but you're behind 3 levels, and it's taking Dalika Etho to protect you at the moment when you're supposed to be diving into the back line. And look at Merlin being a problem. Astro at the same time has to peel for the team. It's taking everything from Rage Origins just to keep Nighthorde out of their own jungle, and now Kistler joins the mix by getting a Berserker's Fury. He's at his power spike at the moment. Merlin looking to pick off Flicker, 3-man knocked up. Raging Stance on the back line. We have the Dragon connecting, but Replic able to find one. Shiro goes in with a Phantom Execution coming through from Maracucho. Picks off Siri. Falling Star Moon onto RR. They have to run back. Shiro able to get this purple buff in his hands as well. Bravest Fighter coming down, getting the Lancer, catching 2 members. Raging Slash to be able to get our harms away. Kistler free hitting, doesn't have the mana. Could be disastrous for Nighthorde. This could be the opening the Rage Origins are looking to get, but RR bobbing, weaving, gets out of harm's way and doesn't give Rage Origins the reins of this game.
Nighthorde makes a mistake there. Merlin goes in. I think the moment Merlin goes down, they should have known. Siri tries to make a big play himself, dives in. Both of them go down, and this gives a little bit of breathing room over to Rage Origins. Yes, it doesn't mean it's a wrap. Yes, it doesn't mean that Rage Origins is taking the lead, but it does open up some space. Shiro's hunting the iframe.
All right, looking for Nox on the board. Unstoppable. The Speedy Light Wheel chasing him. Well, he takes a tower shot as well. Lucky against survives. Nox is not having a great game, right? They picked the Flicker over the Purify and still getting hunted down. Talk about, you know, the Mikasa skin coming to life. Sasageo indeed.
Sasageo.
Yeah, exactly. Sasageo. Shinzo Sasageo. But yeah, don't get.
We'll save that. We'll save that. We'll save that. We'll save that. All right, where do we go from here? Rage Origins, we do see Maracucho playing the top lane right now. I think that's the right play. You don't want to contest for this. Get back to your origins. Get back to your roots.
Merlin again giving a free kill in the hands of Rage Origins. Shiro comes in, looking to pick off Nox, does now the flicker, look at the steel cables. He's been clean, but at the same time, I think he's missing a couple of these cables. It's coming a little too, dare I say, couple seconds, not even a couple seconds, milliseconds late. That could have been disastrous for Nox. He does have the flicker up now. Delika Eto now starting to get tanky to the point where they can't deal with him, and this is what Rage Origins need. Maracucho split the map, Delika Eto be in the face of the opposition, and now Shiro looking to pick them off in the jungle as well. Speedy Light Wheels are starting to hit, and this is becoming a problem. Replic is 4-1-4 after all these fights are taking a lot of damage. You can see Replic finding another, he's got a mega kill, and these aggressive fights that Rage Origins have been taking to Nighthorde have come from the initiation of the Nighthorde. Way of the dragon.
There's nothing you can do to Delika.
And Trex, it's every single time Nighthorde are picking these fights, Rage Origins are finding these messy, scrappy kills, and it's all going into the hands of Replic. It's 5-1-1, and if there's anyone you want to get those kills, if there's anyone on the side of Rage Origins you want the goal to stack up on and funnel into, it's him.
Yeah, and it's gonna get dangerous fast for the Nighthorde, right? Delika Echo as well. How do they even kill Delika? If this game gets a little bit farther, it's already getting tough. All you really have is the big kick, and Kistler isn't a shredder. He's meant to do big damage. They're gonna have to stack up a lot of stuns just on Delika. Purify is gone. They're gonna have to bait it out and then wait for a moment, possibly like this, where you get a kick plus the bravest fighter.
Could be the moment that they're looking for, right? Falling Star Moon going in just to clear the wave, but here is the next one that's coming through, and Delika Eto looking to go through Maracucho, trying to flank into the back line. Look at Asher, look at the position. They're looking to make a sandwich out of the Nighthorde. It's good position coming through from Influence Rage Origins. They already made quick work of the Lord, and Nighthorde understand that they are going to be hunted down, but here comes Shiro as well at the same time. Replic flickers out of harm's way, so they have changed the target. Shiro starting to prioritize Replic now, and what was looking disastrous for Nighthorde got turned around thanks to this flying Mikasa in the land of Dawn, and Rage Origins somehow pulling through. Only 2k gold lead on the side of Nighthorde.
Yeah, because the reality is there's also not many answers for Shiro here from Rage Origins. Shiro will have full freedom to try to hunt down Replic, so a lot of this is going to come down to positioning. Replic holding on to these flickers, waiting for the moment. It's not like either team has great answers to certain heroes. It is a battle of mechanics, saving skills, using flickers at the correct times. It's scrappy, right? It's what we like to see, but what's insane about it too is the kill counts aren't completely out of control. It's only 6 to 8 right now. The pace has slowed down a bit. Shiro got 5 kills early on, but now has had a bit more trouble finding them. Can't hang out as long as he used to.
Yeah, definitely. Especially with those speedy light wheels starting to hit. The Trinity's online. I want to see if he has the Malefic gun, because if he has the Malefic gun, that's a little bit more of a saving grace for Replic Light. Right? We haven't taken a look at the items in a while. Rage Origins getting this Lord started. Replic doesn't have a flicker. Dalika goes to the backline, taking a lot of damage from the quick draw from Kistler. Phantom Execution. Thorn Rose has secured the Lord, and now Shiro hunting them down in that orange buff. Look at the damage that he's taking from the speed of light wheel. Siri going to the flicker play as well. Replic's going to be the target. Does have a flicker, but at the same time, what a play from Dalika Eto, able to stun them up and buy time. Where Merlin gonna get it, but he's gonna stay on Kistler, flanking from the side. He has the range, finds a shutdown on Replic.
For just a moment, that felt great for Rage Origins. Even losing Dalika would have been worth it, but Kistler shows up in the last moment, uses the flicker. The hunt was on. Everyone knew Replic had to go down, and he's able to secure it. Things might get a little bit harder, though, moving from here. Replic has locked in the Wind of Nature. Gonna make things more difficult for Shiro to get the kill. Astro, though, taking some damage as Shiro picks it up. 6-0 and 1.
Oh, that's
the clock is ticking, though.
The clock is definitely ticking, not just for Influence Rage Origins, but for Night Horde, because Replic's damage is starting to show, and he is a monster. Dalika Eto now understands his role. He's been playing his role to a T, to be honest. Night Horde, though, in what we thought would have been disastrous for Rage Origins, is starting to slip up, and Night Horde needs to start closing the gap quick, needs to find these angles, needs to get these Way of the Dragons on point, because as much as of a problem Chan Merlin is, he hasn't been that much of a problem this game.
Yeah, I mean, he's gotten a few decent kicks off. He's also made some mistakes. Merlin definitely, in the past 2 days, hasn't been the major player that we used to see him as, right?
No, Replic.
Shiro, though, has been able to step up.
Shiro, you know, reusing the steel cables, understanding that Replic's gonna pop in that speedy light wheels, and now when the speedy light wheels are down, looking to go for the chase, because you're gonna be easier to hunt. The Wind of Nature is definitely present. Shiro is playing a mind game right now against Rage Origins.
He's in their minds right now.
Yeah, it definitely is. And now looking at the bot side, Merlin looking to get a knock-up. We get the flicker push back, and Shiro goes in right now, but he can take able to get the kill on the mark. Kuja Replic gets the Wind of Nature, locking down as well. The Mystic Gush comes out, and now Shiro looking to hunt down Nox. They find Replic, and they don't have their damage dealer present. All of a sudden, what was looking good is starting to look bleak. Rose Gold
Night Horde understands the assignment. They understand the assignment right now. They know what they're supposed to be doing, and they're executing it perfectly. Replic, even with Wind of Nature, 5-3 and 2, was almost deathless, and Night Horde instantly switches their targets, instantly switches their playstyles, and are now moving on to that Maracucho. No mas caliente. No more hot. He's cold. He's 1-3 and 1 right now. Excuse my Spanish. It might not be clean, but the truth is there.
The heat's passed on. The heat's passed on. The room's got too hot right now. Night Horde are the ones that are super hot. Shiro is muy caliente at the moment. 7-0-2. And I wanted to point out that RR got the Chastis Pauldron. So now Replic's damage is not going to hit as fast as you like. And all of a sudden, what was the small opening? What was the small chink in the armor they found on the side of Night Horde? Rage Origins were looking to hammer away at it. Unfortunately, Night Horde, you know, they welded it back up.
All right, Night Horde now. What looked like things were starting to even out. It felt like the scale was starting to balance it. It's not. Night Horde's got a 6.4k gold lead. I was a little worried for a moment, especially once Replic got in that Wind of Nature. I thought for sure we were going to see, okay, Rage Origins in a safe spot now. But somehow Night Horde has still been able to just stack these layers of pressure, continuously attack, and not all at once, right? It's RR comes in with the bravest fighter, Shiro comes in with the cables, Kistler comes in with the flick. Like, they're able to all move in one at one and make sure that everything that Rage Origins has to defend gets used slowly until one of them at least gets the kill. Now there's a Lords crashing in. Inhibitor's already gone on the boss side, and Night Horde gonna try to make quick work of the next ones.
Merlin Jeet Kundo gets a knock-up on a Delika. Marco's trying his best to clear the wave. Kistler able to get the inhibitor in the mid lane. Marco's taking too much damage. Shiro comes up with steel cables as well, looking to hit the right target, but the speedy light will start to show. Immortality to handle Shiro as well at the same time. Bravest fighter not come through yet, but look at the base crystal. And I think Night Horde need to lock this in. They don't want to repeat of what happened yesterday. The waves have been cleared. Kistler with a quick draw. Astro still has the immortality. Marco's the only person that falls down, but the base gets locked in, and there's no possible answer that they could give through for the side of Night Horde. It has been a great display coming out from these teams.
And you know what they did? They locked the base.
They locked the base.
They did.
Yes.
They definitely did.
Very, very good. A great game. What a great way to end that last game, the third game, where they can have a little bit of fun with a Fanny match.
That was not fun for. That was not fun.
Not fun for the for Influence. No, it was scary. I was genuinely scared for Carrie the whole time. Oh, but you know, they made it. They did really, really good. Looking at the stats.
Oof, man. The stats definitely tell a story, and that story is Shiro 7-0-2, Kistler 3-0-6, and there was just nothing Influence. And it felt like there was moments where we thought for sure, okay, Influence Rage, there's some opportunity here. Replic was having a great game for a while there, but even towards the end, I think the moment we saw that Fanny lock in, do we feel like that was just a wrap? The moment we saw that Fanny lock in and there was no way to really deal with it? Was Lancelot the right pick?
I think so. I think Lancelot was still a good, decent choice, right? It wasn't a terrible choice in this case. And your tournament life's on the line. You know, your jungler's not getting hot enough. You want to give him his comfort pick. It's the Muy Caliente special that we were looking for. But guess what? The prices were too high, man. The price was just too high.
Rage Origins does a great job, though. You know, in all reality, they made it this far. Sadly, we do say bye to them here. Night Horde, and Night Horde deserves it, right? They come in after getting swept and show that, listen, now it's time for us to do the sweeping. Now it's time for us to show up in this lower bracket and try to regain some respect in MCT North. And today they did that. We were worried about their cohesion. We were worried about Siri. We were worried about roster changes. And we saw from this game right here that they don't have to play a slow game. They can be aggressive. They have plenty of layers to the way that they can play this game. And we saw, I mean, in this game, it was perfect. We saw that they still have great micro and macro mechanics. In this game, it was very hard to focus down on Replic, and they did it perfectly by layering skills. Look at this. Shiro coming in, and then we see Merlin coming in from the side. Siri's the new attacker. In comes the bravest fighter. Kistler. Watch for Kistler here. Everyone was constantly a threat. He's not letting him get away.
I was gonna say that flicker play was super aggressive, super important. Otherwise, that lead that Night Horde had built up would have just slipped completely, right? And at the same time, Shiro, wits, right? Having the wits to go in with the steel cables, bait out the speedy light wheels, and get out. And here you could see it was looking difficult. He tried to get a lot of damage down. Phantom Execution. Maracucho tried to get the clear. Unfortunate that he had to be the one to go in first. The Leak had to be the one who had to protect the backline. The base crystal was definitely possible, but then again here, it is the clinch true damage just able to lock down the base. And before he even hits it, just the minions, I think. And you can tell MVP, okay.
Okay, we gotta have a talk. Yeah, we gotta have a talk here.
Julie, I'm telling you, this not the one we want to see on the screen.
Oh,
we know.
Kistler, no disrespect. I mean, don't get me wrong. Kistler played a good game there, but without Shiro, there was no good game there.
Shiro came in with a great Fanny play. I have to say he got half fed, okay? Not fully fed because, you know, some of the kills went to Kessler and all that. But if it all went to Shiro, that would have been the choo-choo train for him with lots of food on that train.
Lots of food on the train.
Yep.
Look at these moments as well. MVP highlights. I mean, yeah, Kistler is the one to get this. This was the game-changing play indeed. And I think off this play alone, you can say he gets the MVP. But yes, overall,